Alright guys, so today we are checking out Universal's newest attraction. That's right, the Velocicoaster is soft opening and I'm going to ride it. Let's see how it is. Alright guys, so I just got off the Velocicoaster, and the thing you need to know about me is I'm kind of a fringe roller coaster guy. I like coasters a lot. I don't necessarily love overly thrilling coasters, but I have to say, that was an extremely thrilling coaster, and I loved it. Just unbelievable. So we've shown you the queue, we've shown you what that looked like in the previous montage. Right after you hit the locker point, which is where we had to put the camera away, you go into a large room and there's panel televisions on the wall. And in that room, you have the general manager of Jurassic World talking to the main trainer of the Raptors. And she's talking about how great this new thrilling attraction is that she's brought to Jurassic World. And then the trainer is saying, this is a really bad idea, you shouldn't do this, and definitely have them sign a waiver. So we didn't sign any waivers, but you get onto the coaster almost immediately after that. And there's really two launches in this coaster. There's the first one, you're in the paddock, you see some dinosaurs on either side of you, some raptors on either side of you, and then you hear a roar, or excuse me, and then the trainer says, I don't think this is a good idea, one more time. Then you hear that roar, and you're off. And I believe that launch is a 0 to 30 or 0 to 40 launch in about 2 seconds. And you get going a little bit faster after that as you go through some of the hills and things that we can see right behind us right now. Once you go through the rock work and you see a few raptors as you're going through that rock work, there are a few rolls, a few inversions during that time. You hit another paddock area, and you don't slow down at that paddock area. You keep going, but that paddock area actually launches you even faster. So you go from like 40 miles an hour to about 70 miles an hour right there. That takes you straight up into a top hat. You can't really see behind me now, but we'll show you some footage of. So you go up into the top hat, and you just kind of hang there at the very top of the top hat, and then plunge straight down. And then from there, it's just a wild and crazy series of twists and turns, barrel rolls, and then the other real key thing is right at the very end, right before you go into the last paddock where you stop, you do a complete corkscrew right over the lagoon. Here at Islands of Adventure, and so you're, probably in reality you're about 20 feet above the water, but it sure feels like you're right above the water as you're doing that. So it's really cool. The other thing that's really unique is the ride vehicle. The ride vehicle, your feet are suspended, so you're not touching the ground with your feet, and you're up, pretty high. Your seat's up pretty high, and there's only a lap bar, so it's not anything that goes over your shoulders. There's just kind of a flat lap bar, and that's all there is to hold you in. So you're basically suspended the entire time. There is a place you can hold on with your hands, of course, but the rest of your body is free the entire time. And so it just gives you an unbelievable kind of weightless experience during the entire ride. So it's extremely thrilling, but it is a cutting-edge coaster, highly themed. Universal does an amazing job with their theming of all of their rides, but the fact that they're able to really work that into a roller coaster is unbelievable. And so I was very impressed with this ride. It is probably my new favorite ride here at Universal, and it is my favorite roller coaster here in Orlando that I've been on so far. So that's my review of the Velocicoaster, coming from a guy that is, again, French roller coaster fan, right? Definitely not a huge thrill fan. Really felt great about this ride, but definitely would not recommend it if you're not in the mood to really be thrilled that day. Alright guys, I hope that helps. If you have any questions about it, comment beneath and we will go ahead and answer those questions for you. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you next time.